Almost 95% of car owners do not know these car hacks actually do work, and these hacks save your wallet. Let's dive in with trick number 15. Toothpaste for crystal clear side mirrors. Your side mirrors are covered in water spots, bug splatter, and road grime that won't come off. Every time you try to clean them, the spots just won't budge, and the buildup is getting so bad it's affecting your visibility, especially at night when headlights reflect off all that crud. Most people either scrub harder and end up making it worse, or pay a shop $30 to $50 to clean their mirrors. Here's what mechanics have known forever and never bothered to share. Regular white toothpaste cleans mirrors better than most commercial cleaners. Yeah, the same stuff you brush your teeth with, the same thing cleaning your teeth, is also an expert-level mirror cleaner. Here's why. Toothpaste contains mild abrasives and cleaners, which chemically react with and dissolve the stubborn spots and grime on your mirrors. Squeeze a small amount onto a damp cloth and scrub your side mirrors in circular motions. The mild abrasives in toothpaste cut through water spots, remove oxidation, and polish the glass to crystal clarity. After about 2 minutes, rinse it off with clean water and buff dry. Your mirrors will be spotless and gleaming. Mechanics charge $30 to $50 to do this exact thing as part of a detailing service. They are literally using the same chemistry you can buy for $2 at any store and marking it up 2,000%. Seriously, who's the real criminal here? This next hack will also save you hundreds at the auto shop. Trick number 14. Vaseline on car headlight. You know those headlight restoration kits at the auto parts store that cost $20 to $30 and promise crystal clear lenses? Most of them require multiple steps, special compounds, and half the time the results barely last a few weeks before the yellowing comes back. Here's where mechanics laugh all the way to the bank. They're using a product that costs $2 and you already have it in your medicine cabinet. I'm talking about Vaseline, plain old petroleum jelly. After washing and drying your headlights, scoop a small amount of Vaseline onto a cloth or an old sponge and work it into the headlight lens using circular motions. The mild abrasive action combined with the petroleum jelly removes the oxidation layer and restores clarity. Buff off any excess with a clean cloth. The petroleum jelly penetrates the plastic surface, removes the yellowing and haze, and leaves behind a protective coating that looks like your headlights just rolled off a brand new car. And unlike those expensive restoration kits, Vaseline doesn't require sanding or multiple steps. It works in one application and lasts for weeks. What's even better is that Vaseline also provides UV protection that prevents your headlights from yellowing again as quickly. Mechanics and detailers use petroleum-based compounds in their professional headlight treatments constantly. They just repackage it, give it an aggressive name, and charge you $80 to $120 for something that cost them pennies. Now you're in on the secret. This next one will 100% shock you. Trick number 13, olive oil for instant door seal restoration. Your door seals are cracking and getting stiff. Not completely destroyed, just those annoying dry spots that make your doors squeak and let moisture in. Most people scrub harder and buy expensive rubber conditioners that barely work. Here's the nuclear option that mechanics have been hiding from you. Olive oil from your kitchen, that's it. Take a small amount of olive oil on a clean cloth. You can also use olive oil spray and wipe down all your door seals thoroughly. Work it into the rubber with your fingers, making sure it penetrates the material. The oil rehydrates the rubber, bringing back its flexibility and creating a protective barrier against the elements. Your seals will feel soft again, stop squeaking, and actually do their job of keeping moisture out. The combination of penetration plus conditioning leaves your seals genuinely restored. Not just, quote, treated, actually flexible and functional. Detailers use similar techniques with professional rubber conditioners they charge you for. You just accomplish the exact same result with a product that's been sitting in your pantry doing nothing since your last salad. Your seals are restored. And here's the kicker. This trick prevents your doors from freezing shut in winter. The oil creates a barrier that stops ice from bonding the seal to the door frame. But let's talk about preventing odors and a trick that will completely change your game. Trick number 12, sanitary pad for car nasty smell. You've just picked up a date or client, and you're staring at your interior with that musty, damp smell coming from somewhere in your car. Most people scrub harder and buy expensive odor bombs that barely work. Here's the genius car hack you won't believe works. An unused sanitary pad, that's it. Place one under each front seat, in the door pockets, or anywhere moisture tends to collect. The super absorbent material grabs humidity, spills, and the musty smell that comes with dampness. They'll absorb moisture and prevent bacterial growth in real time. Replace them every month or when they feel saturated. The combination of moisture absorption plus odor neutralization leaves your car genuinely fresh. Not just quote clean, actually odor-free. The best part is this trick also prevents mold and mildew from growing in your carpet and upholstery, which can cause thousands in damage if left unchecked. Detailers use similar techniques with professional moisture absorbers they charge you for. You just accomplish the exact same result with a product that's been sitting in your cabinet doing nothing since forever. Your car smells fresh, but let's talk about preventing damage and a trick that will completely change your game. Trick number 11, hairdryer to pop out car dents. Your car has a small dent in your door or fender. It's not huge, but it's noticeable enough to bother you every time you look at it. Body shops quote you $150 to $300 for paintless dent removal, making it sound like specialized work. You're wasting the quote and getting zero results, or considering just living with the dent. Most people assume the dent is permanent and either live with it or pay a body shop $150 to $300 to inspect and fix it. Here's what mechanics know that you don't. Many small dents can be popped out at home, and you can do it with a hairdryer and compressed air in about 30 seconds. Heat the dented area with your hairdryer on high for about 2 to 3 minutes. Get the metal nice and hot to the touch. Immediately spray the heated area with compressed air held upside down. The rapid temperature change causes the metal to contract suddenly, and the dent pops right out. The physics creates enough force to restore the panel's original shape exactly where it needs to be. That's it. No body shop, no professional tools, no bill. Mechanics charge labor fees to diagnose quote dent removal that a hairdryer and compressed air solves in a few minutes. You'd be shocked what they invoice for basic physics. Speaking of hidden secrets, this next one will protect your dashboard for years. Trick number 10, towel on dashboard sun protection. You've been driving and your dashboard is so hot you can't even touch it. You reach for your phone that's been sitting there and it's burning hot, maybe even showing a temperature warning. Store-bought dashboard covers cost $20 to $30, and half of them don't even fit properly. They slide around, look cheap, and barely help. But here's the bartender's secret that somehow made its way into every detailer's arsenal. A light-colored towel. Keep one in your car and drape it across your dashboard whenever you park in the sun. The towel reflects heat and UV rays, keeping your dashboard cooler and preventing those ugly cracks and fading that happen over time. Make sure to use a light-colored towel to get best results. The reflective properties in a towel deflects heat and UV damage without leaving anything behind. It prevents the temperature spike, protects anything on your dash from overheating, and your dashboard stays intact for decades. This simple trick can also reduce your car's interior temperature by up to 20 degrees, which means your AC doesn't have to work as hard when you start driving. Mechanics have been using variations of this trick for years on customer cars, then charging for premium dashboard protection services. Your dashboard is now protected, but what about cleaning your windows? Trick number 9 is going to completely change how you handle window grime. Trick number 9, toothpaste to clean car windows. Your windows are looking hazy with a film buildup that makes night driving dangerous because oncoming headlights create glare. Those expensive glass cleaners cost $8 to $12, and most of them are the cause of the haze in the first place. They leave behind residue, especially if you've been using regular cloths instead of microfiber. But here's the mechanic's secret weapon that costs you literally nothing extra: non-gel toothpaste. Apply a small amount to a damp cloth and rub it onto your windows in circular motions. The mild abrasives in toothpaste break down the oily film, bug splatter, and grime that regular cleaners can't touch. The natural cleaning agents work without leaving streaks or residue. Wipe it off with a clean damp cloth, then dry with a microfiber towel for crystal clear windows. Then follow up with your regular dry cloth. The combination of abrasive scrubbing plus chemical cleaning leaves your windows genuinely crystal clear. Not just quote clean, actually invisible. Detailers do this all the time on customer cars before delivery. They just don't advertise how stupidly simple it is, because again, that would hurt their bottom line. You can do it yourself in 5 minutes with something you already have in the bathroom. Before we get to the really game-changing stuff, do me a favor, hit that like button. We spent hours researching these tricks, and it genuinely helps us make more content like this. Done. Awesome. Now let's talk about something that sounds like a joke, but is 100% real. Trick number 8, cover key fob with foil. Here's one most people have never figured out, and their car security depends on it. If you have a key fob, car thieves can actually clone your signal and unlock your car without you even knowing. Those relay attacks have become so common, thousands of cars are stolen every year using this exact method. Your key fob constantly sends out a signal, and tech-savvy thieves can capture it, boost it, and gain access to your vehicle. But here's the bigger secret. A simple piece of aluminum foil can block that signal completely and protect your car from high-tech theft. Wrap your key fob in aluminum foil when you're not using it. The foil acts as a Faraday cage, blocking radio signals from reaching your key. Thieves can't amplify or clone what they can't detect. Check the protection immediately. This trick also prevents your key fob battery from draining unnecessarily, since it's not constantly transmitting signals. Dealers charge $15 to $30 for quote Faraday pouches on key fobs that a simple piece of foil handles better. They're just selling you fancy packaging for something your kitchen drawer already has. Call aluminum foil directly and use it for free before spending a single dollar on an expensive pouch. That's the kind of knowledge mechanics gatekeep because security upgrades are profitable. You'd be very much shocked by this next one. Trick number 7, WD-40 to restore wiper blades. Okay, this one is technically a maintenance trick more than a cleaning hack, but it's too good not to include. Your windshield wipers are streaking and chattering across the glass. They're leaving lines, making annoying squeaking noises, and barely clearing the water when it rains. You're squinting through streaky glass, trying to see the road ahead. Life is miserable. Here's what mechanics and auto parts stores know that could rescue you from this exact nightmare. WD-40. Spray a small amount onto a clean cloth and wipe down the rubber edge of each wiper blade thoroughly. The WD-40 cleans off road grime, removes built-up dirt, and restores flexibility to the rubber. Within seconds, your wipers glide smoothly and clear the glass perfectly without any streaking or noise. It's basic chemistry saving your visibility. Keep a can in your garage year-round while everyone else is frantically replacing wipers every few months. You'll have restored blades in 60 seconds and look like an absolute genius. Auto parts stores charge $30 to $50 for new wiper blades. You just solved it for about $1 worth of WD-40. That's the kind of knowledge mechanics gatekeep because wiper replacements are extremely profitable. This next one will make your windshield fog-free for days. Trick number 6, potato for fog-free windshield. Pop your hood and take a look at your windshield from the inside. Your windshield fogs up constantly. The condensation builds up so fast you can barely see through it, forcing you to constantly wipe it down or blast the defroster. Most people think this is just what happens in humid weather. Detailers charge $10 to $15 for anti-fog treatments using what they call professional fog prevention sprays. Here's their actual secret. A raw potato. Cut one in half and rub the cut side all over the inside of your windshield. The starch creates an invisible barrier that prevents moisture from condensing on the glass. Buff it off with a clean cloth until the windshield is clear. Watch the fog-free surface come flooding back as if you just applied a commercial treatment. The natural starches in potatoes block moisture that causes fogging. This same trick works on bathroom mirrors to prevent them from fogging up after showers. Body shops and detailers are using the exact same chemistry in their professional anti-fog products. They just put it in a nicer bottle with a different name and charge you for the privilege. You just did it for 50 cents worth of potato. But we are just getting warmed up. This next one will completely change how you clean your interior. Trick number 5, cleaning slime for deep interior detailing. Most drivers don't know their car interior can be spotless with a product designed for keyboards. This feature is built into cleaning routines that professional detailers use and sits completely unused because nobody talks about it. Here's how to use it. Your car's interior is absolutely filthy. There's dust, crumbs, and debris packed into every little gap and crevice. Your air vents, cup holders, dashboard buttons, and door pockets are collecting grime that no vacuum or cloth can reach. Grab some cleaning slime, press it into all those hard-to-reach areas, work it into the vents, buttons, and crevices, then pull it out. The slime's sticky texture grabs dust, dirt, crumbs, pet hair, and debris that's been building up for months. Pull it out and watch in disgust as all that hidden gunk comes with it. The slime molds perfectly to every shape and reaches places your fingers and brushes can't touch. Now, every time you clean, the slime dips into every gap, eliminating the gunk and leaving your interior spotless. You'll never worry about hidden debris again. Dealers charge for, quote, interior detailing packages that include this deep cleaning when the product and technique is already available at any store. Always explore cleaning products before paying for any detailing service. The tool you're paying for might already be $8 at your local store. Your interior is dialed in, but let's solve that problem that's been annoying you every single time you've seen a scratch. Trick number 4, nail polish to seal paint scratches. Your paint has a fresh scratch. It's not deep enough to feel with your fingernail, but it's definitely visible and catching the light. Every time you look at it, the scratch resists professional repair or takes expensive touch-up paint to actually fix. Most people either ignore it until moisture gets in and causes rust, at which point they're calling a body shop and spending $200 to have the area repainted, or they buy expensive touch-up kits at the dealer. Here's what mechanics and body shops use every single day. Clear nail polish. Clean the scratched area thoroughly and make sure it's completely dry. Apply a thin layer of clear nail polish directly over the scratch, filling it in completely. Let it dry for about 30 minutes. Then apply a second coat if needed. The nail polish fills the scratch, protects the exposed paint from rust, and creates a smooth, glossy surface that makes the scratch nearly invisible. Repeat every few months as maintenance if needed. If you want an even better color match for deeper scratches, buy nail polish that matches your car's paint color, since cosmetic stores have thousands of shades available. Body shops charge for professional scratch repair, using what are essentially expensive clear coat pens and compounds. Clear nail polish does the same job for $3. You just solved a problem that's been quietly annoying you for months with something in your bathroom right now. This one will surprise you. Trick number 3, baby oil for a showroom shine. After a car wash, you just spent an hour washing your car. It looks great, but within a day or two, the paint is looking dull and lifeless. It's lost that showroom shine, and washing doesn't bring back the gloss anymore. And that deep color from the wash fades almost immediately. Professional detailers charge $100 or more for a wax and sealant treatment or ceramic coatings to protect the paint and maintain that glossy finish. Here's their secret: baby oil. Regular baby oil contains oils and conditioning agents that work on paint the same way they work on skin. After washing and drying your car completely, put a small amount on a clean microfiber cloth and wipe it onto your paint in thin, even layers, working one panel at a time. Buff away any excess with a dry cloth. The oil fills in microscopic scratches, enhances the paint's depth, and creates a glossy, slick finish that looks like you just drove off the lot. It costs about $4 for enough to treat your entire car. Detailers use oil-based compounds in their professional shine treatments and charge you for an upcharge they've rebranded as paint enhancement. You just did the same thing for pocket change with something you probably already have. Your paint is protected. But let's talk about preventing damage and a trick that feels like cheating. Trick number 2, baking soda on car seats. It's a mess. Your kid spills juice on the back seat. Your dog has an accident. Someone tracks in mud that grinds deep into the fabric. Now your seats smell funky and look stained. You wake up, you're already running late, and now you need to spend $150 to $300 on upholstery cleaning while your bank account goes numb. The worst part is the stains and odor. They bond to the fabric overnight, and when you try to clean them without the right method, you make it worse, set the stain, and ruin a clean interior in about 4 seconds. Here's the mechanic's tip that makes this whole nightmare disappear. Sprinkle baking soda generously over the affected area and let it sit for at least 30 minutes or overnight for tough odor. After it sits, vacuum it up thoroughly. For stubborn stains, make a paste with baking soda and water. Scrub it in gently with a brush. In the morning, the baking soda absorbs moisture, neutralizes odor, and lifts stains from deep within the fabric. Your seats underneath are clean. Your interior is completely fresh and odor-free. The alkaline properties of baking soda break down acidic stains and odors, which is why it works so effectively on everything from coffee spills to pet accidents. You're in your car and looking professional in 5 minutes. Auto detailing shops sell, quote, upholstery cleaning services for $150 to $300. They are literally using baking soda and similar compounds that cost $2. A box from your pantry works perfectly. Mechanics let you figure this out the hard way because upholstery cleaning is a fast, easy upsell. Now you never have to pay hundreds because of preventable stains again. Now for the #1 car hack that will blow your mind. Trick number 1, wet wipes for a spotless steering wheel. Your steering wheel is absolutely disgusting. It's covered in oils from your hands, dirt, sweat and grime that's built up over months. The texture feels slippery and gross, and you can actually see the discoloration where your hands grip it. Detailing shops charge $50 or more to deep clean your interior, and you've been putting it off because it seems like too much hassle. Here's what most drivers miss. Your steering wheel can be perfectly cleaned in about 2 minutes with baby wipes or disinfecting wipes. Grab a wet wipe and thoroughly scrub every surface of your steering wheel, getting into all the grooves, stitching, and textured areas. The wipes lift away oils, dirt, and bacteria instantly. Use multiple wipes until they come away clean. Your steering wheel will look and feel brand new. The leather or vinyl will be properly cleaned and conditioned. A container of wet wipes cost about $4 and can clean your steering wheel, gear shifter, and door handles dozens of times. This trick is especially clutch during cold and flu season when you want to kill germs on the surface you touch most often. And here's the kicker. Regular cleaning with wet wipes actually extends the life of your steering wheel by preventing the oils from your hands from breaking down the leather or vinyl coating. What they don't tell you is that your steering wheel is typically the dirtiest surface in your car, harboring more bacteria than your phone or even a toilet seat because it's the one thing you touch constantly but rarely clean. If this video just saved you a couple $100 on your next detail, or made you realize you've been overpaying for basic services, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Your wallet is going to thank you for sticking around. Anyways, did you know there are more hacks that you don't know can save you a lot of money? Click this video. I promise your wallet will very much thank you.